This is a sample chapter from Fitton books. Rest in Peace, Bill Jones. Chapter 3. Aunt May's farmhouse, 322 Old Wabash Road, Wabash Corners, Indiana. Jones's notes, folders, and newspaper articles concerning his father's death were spread over the farmhouse's kitchen table. Aunt May finished the phone call to her friend Myra on the hall phone. In her white button sweater and house dress, she hobbled into the voluminous kitchen. "Didn't you want any cookies, Matthias?" "No," said Jones, and he looked up. "What was that, Aunt May?" "The question was, do you want any cookies?" "Yeah, sure." "I haven't asked about what you're doing. Bill always said never to interrupt a man while he's working. But what have you got?" "Well, I've finally had time to look into this. Mark Donovan is a nice guy, but he's clearly holding back on what Dad was doing, and so is Boynton. So what's the big deal? Why was he headed up north? Where was he headed up north?" Aunt May sat across the table. "When he was done, when he could, Bill always talked about investigations, sometimes not. Donovan knows. I don't think Boynton knows. I went over Dad's whole cell phone bills, calls to Iggy, that's it." Iggy was Bill's best friend. "Calls to you and me up to a month and a half ago, and then all the work he did on the Bevins case in Illinois. But whatever he was working on since September isn't on his phone. Don't you find that strange, Aunt May?" "I do. I checked with all the cell companies, nothing in his name for another phone." He looked into the front room toward the TV and the computer. "Let me check something." "What?" she asked, following him into the front room. Jones sat down at the computer. He opened the browser and went into the map finder, but the search boxes were blank. Jones turned to his aunt. "Where is Dad's phone?" "In his bedroom with his effects. I'll get it." Jones's own phone rang. An unknown area code flashed on the screen. He looked down the hall for Aunt May and then answered the phone. A funky beat from a bar or a restaurant filled the earpiece.
"Hey, you Jones?"
"What?" asked Jones as the music continued.
"I said, are you Jones?"
he shouted. "Who wants to know?" After a short silence, the man laughed as the music continued.
"Hey, I like that. Name's Coco Stefani."
Jones peered down the hall again. "What do you want?"
"Listen, I got a hot tip for you."
"My life is filled with hot tips, pal." Jones hung up the phone as Aunt May, her face contorted, walked into the room with Dad's black frame phone. "I don't understand." "What's the matter, Aunt May?" "Well, this is Bill's phone, but the case isn't his. His was worn, this is new." "So he got a new case. Or another phone." Aunt May handed the phone to him. "How are you going to get his password?" "I was there when he got the phone. I programmed it in. He put in my mother's name, Marjorie." Jones imported his mother's name in and the phone opened up. "It's his." "Boynton already checked all the phone records." "I know, and all the calls to you and me and to Iggy. Well, he's known Iggy since he was 3 years old." Jones nodded and checked the browser. Nothing. His phone rang again. The same number appeared on the screen. He pressed the phone to his ear. "Hey, look, Stepapini." He heard a chuckle.
"Stefani, Coco Stefani. I'm serious, Jones. You want to coach college ball in New Hampshire?"
"College ball? Who the hell are you?"
"Never mind who I am. You ever hear of Hamilton College?"
"Hamilton? I can't say that I have."
"On the coast of New Hampshire, between Maine and Massachusetts. See, they have this dimwit coach named Larson. He's been there for 40 years. He's finally retiring."
"Well, what's his record?" Coco laughed.
"Record? Larson never hit double digits. The man is an idiot. But that's irrelevant. The job's opening up."
Aunt May mouthed the words. "College?" Jones raised his index finger. "Well, why do you care? You work for the college?"
"Let's just say I have a financial interest in the college, and I have connections."
"How did you track me down?"
"Hey, you ask a lot of questions, Jones. Report about you is on Channel Z."
"Channel Z? Isn't that the gambling channel out of Atlantic City?"
"What do you care what it is? Hold on."
He spoke with somebody in the background.
"No, you tell them to bring the cash to the club, Bruno, tonight. You still there, Jonesy?"
"Yeah, I'm here," he said, grinning at being called Jonesy.
"What I'm telling you is I can get you the job. One call to the Fletchers and you're in."
"Send me some information about the college and the athletic program."
"I'll have the old man call you."
"Old man?"
"Hamilton Fletcher. Hey, you'll like it here."
"Well, Thanks for calling.
My pleasure.
Jones stared at the phone. If that's for real, I was just offered a college coaching job. Aunt May pointed at him. Well, you did just win the national championship. You need to at least check it out, Matthias. Jones nodded as he scrolled down the numbers on his father's phone into last month. All the local numbers I recognize, Wabash Corners numbers. I need to talk with Iggy. If Dad was going up north, either Iggy knew where he was going or Dad had some kind of map. Well, how many miles did he intend to go? Asked Aunt May. He was about to tell her that Dad's mileage was irrelevant. Wait. Jones hurried back to the kitchen table. He shuffled through his folders and then pulled out the police report with the exact truck mileage. 67,952. When's the last time he had the truck service? Well, you'll have to speak with Jerry down at the garage. I want to say a couple weeks back, not too long ago. She pointed at the handwritten numbers next to the landline phone in the kitchen. I'll check it out. We'll get the mileage, said Aunt May. But Aunt May, it all goes back to mimicking a heart attack. I just keep wondering if I'm grasping at straws. When you've exhausted all the possibilities, remember this, you haven't. Did Dad say that? He did, but Edison said it first. The lug nut wrench's looping crescendo caused Jones to step back to Jerry's office. He quickly closed the door as the large-nosed Jerry thumbed through a dozen folders balanced on his knees. Jerry, don't you have it on computer? Yeah, well, you got to put it in to get it out. So, I take it you didn't put in Dad's mileage on the truck. Jerry picked up a cigar. Well, maybe I did, but then again, maybe I didn't. Wait, his bill slip. 3 weeks ago, 67,952. Are you sure, Jerry? Oh, Fergie knows numbers. Fergie plays the numbers. That too. Fergie got an A in math. Just double check it, please. We call Fergie the human calculator, said Jerry as he set the folders on the floor. I'll ask him, said Jones as he went back into the garage. The tall and husky Fergie's crew-cut and pinpoint head was inconsistent with his wide shoulders. He started the lug nut wrench just as Jones began to speak. He cupped his hands. Fergie! Fergie had an odd fascination with spinning the lug nut off the tire rim. Fergie! Huh? He asked in his raspy voice, but the lug nut wrench spun toward Jones. Jones leaped back. You calling me, Coach? Yeah, shut off the wrench. Sorry, I can't hear you because of the wrench. What's up? My dad's truck. I'm checking the mileage when it was in here. 67,952. How do you know that? Oh, I know numbers. 330% higher than usual. Jones was shocked at his mathematical ability. You are the human calculator. E equals MC squared. It's all relative. Yeah, right. Look, Fergie. Jones's cell phone rang again. As he pulled it from his coat, Fergie started removing the lug nuts again. Hello, this is Matthias Jones.
Jones, this is Hamilton Fletcher.
I'm sorry, who is this?
Listen, Jones, I'm offering you the chance of a lifetime.
Jones opened the door to Jerry's office. Jerry's side toilet kept repeatedly flushing. Look, pal, I don't do timeshare, said Jones, blocking his ear as the toilet flushed again. Then he stepped outside. Who is this?
This is Hamilton Fletcher.
I apologize, Mr. Fletcher. I couldn't hear you.
Jones, my family has been in this town for 250 years. My line goes back to the great shipping families in Great Britain.
Jones rolled his eyes. Mr. Fletcher, I appreciate your interest in what my team was able to accomplish this year.
Good. Then you'll be glad to know that I'm interested in you taking the reins of the college athletic programs.
Sir, I've lived here all my life.
Then it's time for a change, son.
I'm very happy here.
And you couldn't be happier here. I've got a first-class ticket to Boston waiting for you.
Sir, I appreciate it, but I'll pass on this one.
You've got nothing to lose, son. A nice trip to New England, and you're under no obligation.
Sorry. Fletcher mumbled something before he hung up.
Oh, you'll come around.
Jones stared at his phone. Pushy.